Today I'm gonna tell you how to get the ultimate power. Run Linux commands on Windows. What we need is WSL, which stands for Windows Subsystem for Linux. Windows Subsystem for Linux is a Windows feature that allows us to run a Linux environment. In this way, we can access the power of both Windows and Linux at the same time on a Windows machine. The Windows Subsystem for Linux lets us install a Linux distribution such as Ubuntu, Kali, Arch Linux, etc. and use Linux applications, utilities and bash command line tools directly on Windows, without the overhead of a traditional virtual machine or dual boot setup. It's a powerful tool for developers and system administrators. Windows Subsystem for Linux comes with the Windows operating system, but you must enable it and install a Linux distribution before you can begin using it. So let's install WSL. I'm so excited! You can find the requirements and the complete procedure for enabling WSL directly in the official Microsoft documentation by visiting learn.microsoft.com. I'll leave the link in the description. The first thing to do is enable the Windows Subsystem for Linux feature. We can do it from the command line or through the graphical interface. I will show you the latter method. In Start, search for Turns Windows feature on and off and enable Windows Subsystem for Linux. You will be prompted to restart your PC. Once restarted, go to the Microsoft Store and download a Linux distro among the supported ones. I will install Ubuntu in this tutorial. The next step is the installation of an optional component that I strongly suggest. I'm talking about Windows Terminal. Windows Terminal is a terminal application for users of command line tools and shells such as the command prompt and PowerShell. Its main features include multiple tabs and panes which allow you to easily manage your systems via command line. So, from a single application, you can use the various tools for the command line management of your systems. Now we can boot Ubuntu. When you first open it, you will be asked to create a default user, which is not linked to the user you are using in Windows. Congratulations, you can now use Linux directly from Windows. That's crazy! We just have to customize the Windows Terminal configuration, for example by setting our Ubuntu distro as the default profile. In this way, when opening the application, we can use our favorite Linux commands. One thing you absolutely must know is where to find the files saved on your Windows PC. The mount point for your Windows operating system drives is /mnt. So in /mntc you can access all the contents of drive C. We can move to our user's desktop, create a file and access it from both Windows and Linux. As you can see, the content is obviously the same. It is also possible to modify the shortcuts used to interact with Windows Terminal and other parameters directly from the configuration file in JSON format. This allows you to make your experience unique and personalized. Just to recap, we can run Linux command by opening the Linux distribution as an application or by running Linux terminal. There are other ways to run your Linux distributions once installed. For instance, from Windows command prompt or PowerShell, you can open the default Linux distribution inside your current command line by entering wsl.x or simply WSL without any extension. You can run Linux command from command prompt or PowerShell simply by typing WSL followed by the Linux command that you want to run, for instance pwd or ls-lt. As you can see, running Linux commands on a Windows machine is a pretty straightforward task. It takes just a few minutes to set up Windows Subsystem for Linux. So let me know in the comments below what you think of WSL and what you use it for. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.